Hello there, Victor. This is a little video response to the topic you posted on the GMC forum about timing issues. So basically you're saying that you have problems playing a lead in time unless you're also listening to the original lead to sort of support your timing. So what this tells me is your timing reference pretty much comes from melodies, listening to the melody, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. This is also how I tend to prioritize things. I always listen for the melody, and if there's no melody, I try to make sense of whatever else is happening in the backing track. So ways you can go about solving this issue, one of them would be to just play the backing track without playing guitar to it, and try to see if you can hum or even think of the melody. You can just think it in your head, and that's going to be difficult at start, but as soon as you get into it and you can sort of do it, then that should be convertible to your actual guitar playing, because if your head gets it, then your fingers will soon get it as well. Now there's also another way of doing it, and that is to analyze the beat subdivisions and the rhythms. So I can just turn on the backing track you're working on there, Malmsteen Made Easy by Ben Higgins, and see if we can do that. Okay, so we can think in terms of 8 notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there are more, but you can explore them on your own. The next step is to try to combine those. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's the triplets. And then 60th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I was accidentally playing 16th note there, but I was counting as if they were triplets. So the accent sort of moves. But forget about that. Okay, so there are two methods you can go about practicing this, and I would suggest you do both. Now what's going to happen is if you just include a little bit of this into your routine, it's gonna subconsciously you're gonna get better at feeling the timing. And there are also some great other comments there. For example, Monica commented on your picking, and that's also true that doing economy picking or whichever picking that isn't strict up and down is usually more prone to messing with your timing. If you really want to get help from your picking technique timing wise, then it's best to stick to alternate picking. There are many schools about this though, so you can definitely play in time without doing alternate picking, especially if you work on these ideas. But it's all worth considering, and at the end of the day what matters is what feels fun and enjoyable to do. So you should probably start with the method that offers the least resistance, so you sort of can get the ball rolling. So that's all. I hope it helps.